good timing.
I mean, just imagine, like,
Lupus.
if you fell out of a plane, or just, like, you had to fall to your death for more than 6 seconds. That would be just suck. You would, like, what would you do? Like, you would know you're gonna die, and, like, that would be
You'd
it.
be apologizing. If you have 6 seconds to live and you're falling, holy shit, you can guarantee you're apologizing for everything you've done wrong to God. Just hoping
For sure.
hoping to God that all that shit exists and something's gonna work.
And you're gonna
All
land.
you have to do in that case.
Nothing you can land
Guys.
on that's gonna save you at that point. I mean, like what?
No, nothing's gonna save you. It's not saving you. At that point, you're just hoping to God you can get into fucking heaven or some shit.
Oh yeah.
You're dead either way. You're just looking for the easy way out. Here's Joker again. Hello.
For sure.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's what my
Yeah, I heard
notes
an
when I was- when
analogy.
flew
I heard an
across
analogy
Canada,
about
there
that.
to Toronto.
What?
It was kind of like fucking. If this plane goes down, I think I'd be okay with it. It's gonna suck, but when I took, I was like, okay, Lord, please forgive me for everything I did and all that shit. It was definitely more extensive than that, but pretty much that. It's like, and then it landed good. It's like, oh, thank God. Even though the landing scared the hell out of me, it was like, fuck, there's a tear. Like, that's also another funny thing. If there's ever like, I'm gonna ask you guys before I say what I would do. You go flying somewhere, terrorist on your plane. What do you do?
Take them out?
No, what would you do? That's too simple.
Oh, I mean, I hyperanalyze everything, so I would need to know a ton of situations. But, like, if he was...
Okay, let's say two
Threatening
guys
someone
in the
somehow.
main cabin with all the passengers. They have guns. Okay, one guy has a gun, one guy has a knife. Another guy in the cockpit getting the pilots to crash into a building. What do you do?
Wait, you gotta say that again. I wasn't.
Oh, well, shit. I mean, you'd
What?
try and separate them and take them out one at a time, but if they were smart and just stood there, you would need to get enough people to
Okay.
try and bum rush them and
Okay.
not... Like, some of you would get shot, but you would be saving everyone else.
Okay,
But
yeah,
no one would want
what's
to do
the
it, because
logic
they'd be like,
behind
oh,
that?
what if I get
What do
shot?
you base that action off of, though? You're gonna make a
Well,
move.
basically, I don't want to die in a plane crash. If I were to die, I would rather be dying trying to survive.
So you accept the fact that as soon as you let them have control and you do what they ask, you're gonna die regardless. So you're gonna do everything in your physical power to stop them to the best of your abilities, whether successful or failure, whether taking a bullet to the fucking head or a knife to the fucking gut, on the off chance that you're gonna pull something off to get a weapon from them / disable them and be able to save everybody.
Yes.
Good answer. That is exactly
I mean,
what
I
would
guess
do.
that's like the only thing you could really do. It's that or die in a plane crash.
Yes,
Right.
but most people, I mean, I would assume,
Would just be like, well, I guess I'm dying in a plane crash today.
this applies to previous case. Like, I don't mean to fucking touch on the critical.
Oh
shit
my
that
God.
happened in the past with that incident, those kind of incidents. I
Hit
don't
my
mean
death
that. I'm
counter.
not saying people didn't do what they should have. But in those situations, if everyone in the plane rushed, those few guys with guns, yeah, there would be a number of people getting mowed down, but they would be stopped in the end. They're still outnumbered. It really bothers me how people let a few with a goddamn gun overpower the many. Yes, you will die, but you gotta consider the fact that your death will fucking help save a lot of people. Because usually those kind of guys target a big goddamn building. I don't know, I always view it as a half-assed selfishness. That's probably the wrong way to put it, but if I was like, I'd say every time I've been on a plane, that's the first, okay, if there's a hijacker on this, I'm going to take it slow. I'm going to observe the situation. I'm not going to make myself apparent that I'm observing the situation. I'm going to figure out who's the most dangerous, who's the most reactive to what the passengers are doing. who's the most calm, and then if they're going to come close to me, who's going to be the easiest to deal with? Do they have a gun? Do they have a knife? Do they have something that I can instantly fucking point at the other guy / threaten with this man's life if I'm able to fucking subdue him and get him in that position, and then go from there?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Accurate.
I honestly don't know where this conversation came from, but
Falling out of a plane.
right.
And how bad it would suck. Nobody wants to fall out of a